to Wrestling Man's Wrestling Show. Now, Bill will be here in just a moment, but he wanted me to tell you about today's Valentine's Day episode. Now, Valentine's Day may be only 6 days away, but Bill felt it was necessary to do the show early. And who could blame him? Now, I must say that I, Mickey Mouse, am fortunate to be very close with my beloved Minnie. However, some of the many wrestlers in all of professional wrestling are so far away from their husbands or wives that they just can't be with them, but are thinking them in spirit. So let the show begin! Hello everyone, and welcome to Wrestling Man's Wrestling Show. And of course, I am your host, Bill Yankovi. And today, this is episode number 54. And this is the second annual Valentine's Day episode. Even though Valentine's is 6 days away. Hold on, I got a text. I don't feel like doing that. Anyway. So, today is a pretty weird but fun episode. For those of you that grew up in my generation, if you remember, Disney had, the DTV Valentine Day special. Basically, that's what the premise is going to be today. Me doing cartoon voices and, just introducing the segments and all that fun stuff. But like I said at the end of the show last week, there is a guest coming. He hasn't come yet, but he is on his way to my little studio. Today on the show, WWE, TNA, the last look at final against all odds. Ring of Honor, their schedule is starting to shape up, I think, for the next 2 months. The Indies, big news on both hands for both Japan and the National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA. Got to talk about that and many more interesting, fun things here. Now, don't forget, next Tuesday, the 12th, will be a special edition of We Talk Videos. And I basically come to the conclusion, since we are a couple of weeks away, I think we're 3 weeks away now, from King of Trios 2008, the 5th volume of We Talk Videos will be on Chikara-related shows, so hope you like that. One thing I do want to say before I get into the show is I want to thank Wiggly. For those of you who have not listened to the Smart Wrestling Fan podcast, or you weren't on Stickcam this past Tuesday night, he plugged my show, unexpected. I was very surprised. He mentioned, my last week's show, episode 53, came up, and I just want to say thank you, Wiggly, for mentioning my show, plugging my show, advertising my show. I did not ask you to do that, as a favor or anything. I feel very happy that you did that for me. And, of course, you're Wiggly, so I'm going to do anything for you. Alright, some interesting news in the WWE this week. I know I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I feel that it is important to talk about. Number one, a day or two ago, WWE ended its relationship with Ohio Valley Wrestling. Now, Ohio Valley Wrestling had been the premier, I guess you could say, minor league farm system for the WWE for many, many years, and it's no surprise that WWE and Ohio Valley Wrestling ended its relationship. However, The plus for Ohio Valley Wrestling now, in my opinion, is that it can focus more on being an independent promotion instead of being a WWE developmental territory. And more breaking news actually coming in today. I just found this out about 10 minutes ago, but it's been news for a little while, is that SmackDown will no longer be on the CW network. Now, there's been no time date as to when, it is going to end, but it will stop, and that leads to the question of the week. And the question of the week is, what network would you like to see SmackDown on? Now, of course, there are many different networks. NBC's one, USA Network, Sci-Fi maybe, So, place in your picks as to where you think Friday Night SmackDown, what new channel will it be on, and I'll read your answers next week. And, of course, if you missed last week's show, the question of the month was, pick your 5 or 10 all-time favorite African-American professional wrestlers. I've decided to delay my list until the 29th, which is when I will read you, the viewers' picks. Going to take a break, WWE, and the No Way Out Report.